China potentially facing another Japanese pair in the semi-finals. You've got two-time world champions Matsumoto and Nagahara, or of course former world number ones Matsuyama and Shida, possibly waiting in the final four. But we are going to focus on the match at hand. As you can see, 3 courts still in action here at the Shincheng Gymnasium, part of the Changzhou Olympic Sports Park. Well, from tomorrow, that will be down to 2 courts because the field will go down to just 8 players or pair per discipline. So let's talk about the women's doubles match that is at hand. This is going to be their 7th meeting between Fukushima Hirota and Tan and Tina. It is extremely, really close between these two pairs. They share their head-to-head record at 3 wins apiece. Fukushima and Hirota, seeded 5th in the world, on their way up once more. Former, of course, world number ones, now world number 4s. And after that injury to Hirota, they've been slowly but surely finding their way back to peak performance. So the last meeting was at the Malaysia Masters this year in the quarterfinals, and it was Tan and Tina who won by 13, 21, 21, 19, 21, 16.
Which end?
And before that, they met last year also. Sorry, they met this year at the Indonesia Masters in the semi-finals, and it was Fukushima and Hirota who won that in straight games. 21-14, 21-19. It's all gone one win with one pair, followed by another win by the other pair. So they've taken turns in securing wins. There has been no clear period of one pair outdoing the other. Yuki Fukushima, now 30 years of age, from Kumamoto, Japan. As I mentioned, former world number ones. They reached that peak status in June of 2018. Her partner, Sayaka Hirota, now 29, have a win-loss record of 35-15 in 2023. That is, of course, prior to this tournament. In second round, it's a lot stronger, 10 wins to 4 losses. And well, they've lost 2 in the last 10 tournaments. Looking at their road to the second round, they beat Effler and Lohau in straight games, 21-6, 21-8. So it was smooth sailing for the Japanese pair. And just, you know, the 2 losses in 10 tournaments shows you how consistent Fukushima and Hirota have been in the second half of the year, especially. Tina Muralitharan, 25 years of age, from Selangor. Currently ranked number 11 in the world with a partner, Pearly Tan. They've reached as high as number 5, and that was at the beginning of this year in January. And she is the older of the 2 women. Pearly Tan, 23, from Kedah in Malaysia, have a win-loss record of 22-13 this year. In the second round, it's more interesting at 5 wins to 2. The 2 losses coming at the Japan Open and the Korea Open, and both of them to Qingchen and Jia Yifan. So, other than that pair, they've done well
Ready to play.
Progress deeper into tournaments. Deborah Yealer and Cheryl Seenen of Netherlands is who they beat in the first round, and they went the distance. 54 minutes is what it took for Tan and Tina to come through in 3 games. We're happy to find themselves in the second round, but of course, it's no easy going against the number 5 seeds. Guo Wei-ling is your umpire for this match, and he's joined in the service judges chair by Peng Haining, both from China. And so, as I was saying, previous matches dating back to 2022, their head-to-head record, it's all gone alternate wins for these pairs. So it'll be interesting to see who now takes the lead on the odd number meeting. They both played at the World Championships and both had quarter-final exits. Fukushima and Hirota lost to Rahayu and Ramadanti in 3 games in the quarterfinals in Copenhagen, whereas Tan and Tina lost to Zhang and Zheng in 3 games at the quarterfinals in Copenhagen. Interestingly, Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan making the China Open debut, and that's because we haven't, had this tournament on the HSBC BWF World Tour since 2019. So players who have risen up the ranks after that 2019 edition now making their China
Ladies
Open
and gentlemen,
debut.
on my right, Yuki Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota, Japan. On my left, Kirli Tan and Tina Muralitharan, Malaysia. Tina Muralitharan to serve to Yuki Fukushima. Love all.
So Tina Muralitharan will serve to get this second round match underway. They've got fairly contrasting styles of play. You would say that Tan and Tina are definitely the more aggressive of the two pairs. They like to play an attacking game. For Fukushima and Hirota, they are trademark Japanese style of women's doubles play where they are fully dependent on a solid defense and then they slowly make their way through the rallies.
Over. 1-all.
Fukushima and Hirota making a fourth China Open appearance, which has seen 2 quarterfinals, and their best finish came in 2019 where they got to the semi-finals. Lost to their compatriots, or then compatriots, Matsutomo and Takahashi in 3 games.
1.
That was their best finish here at the China Open. Oh, beautiful shot at the net by Muralitharan.
1.
Opts for that drop shot at the net. On the tee, really. And the way she sort of held her racket up, it looked like she was going to go for the kill, but then changes the tactics late and just sort of catches her opponents off guard. Low serve.
4-1.
So this is a good start by the Malaysian pair. Developed a nice lead here. Just 3 points. It's very early in the game, of course, and one thing we know about Fukushima and Hirota is they can play long.
5-1.
A long, long game. They definitely have the patience and the willpower to outlast any opponent on the other side.
6-1.
Flutter exchange benefiting Tan and Tina. It's 4 points in a row for the Malaysians. Hirota with a drop shot of her own.
2-6.
Goes for the slower drop. And although Tan and Tina were well positioned, the shuttle dropped just a little too far away. Drove that straight into the net.
Over. 7-2.
Oh, beautiful. Just brush that shuttle into the
Service over. 3-7.
far end of the court. Finds the space between the lines. gone long.
Service over. 4-7.
Good defending by Hirota. Yeah, but this is where Tarantino are just so dangerous.
Over. 8-4.
Turn to their attacking ways very quickly. See the Fukushima and Hirota happy to lift. Of course, looking for that error of the Malaysian rackets, but Tarantino immediately changed the shape of the rally with the flatter forehand.
High 4.
5-point lead restored. Definitely made the better start here by Tarantino Muralitharan. Taking the attack
Service
to the
over.
Japanese. Most of the time it's worked,
5-10.
except on that occasion. She held it late. That's a lovely rally and a
6-10.
confident drop shot from Hirota from the back court. Very good at playing the patient game.
Service
But it
over.
is Tarantino who hold
11-6.
on at the mid-game interval. They've kept the rallies short and have been successful in taking charge here. 11-6 up, 5-point lead.
Call to 20 seconds. Call to 20 seconds.
次もう一回来るから上げてくれないからした後次に準備するこれは頭が
Two players quickly back on court to restart the opening game.
Eleven, 6. Play.
From about 1-all in this first game, it's been all Tarantino. Had control. Again, super attack.
6.
Flatter, aggressive shots coming off both Malaysian rackets. Doesn't quite get it over.
7, 12.
He's kept the opponents quiet, Tarantino. Oh,
8,
that is
12.
unfortunate for Muralitharan, but taking nothing away from the defense of the Japanese, who were astute in playing the shuttle back.
Service over, 13-8.
She knew that wasn't going to go over. Muralitharan. Back with that 5-point cushion. That's gone long. Completely overhit that.
9-13.
A little too eager, maybe. Sudden change of pace from Sayaka Hirota midway through that rally
10-13.
proved to be crucial. We've narrowed the gap to 3 points here, which is always slightly precarious because it can go away very, very quickly. That little cushion that they created, Tan and Tina. And again, mistake at the net this time.
11-13.
So that's 6 of the last 9 points that have gone Fukushima and Hirota's way. It's out as well. Wow, how things have changed.
No change. Play.
An emphatic start. It's Fukushima and Hirota who've clawed their way back here. Just 1 point separating the two. Low serve. That's again really good defending, and Fukushima absolutely jumps on the opportunity.
13-4.
This is what they're so good at. Build it up slowly, defend, 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 and then as soon as there's an opening or an opportunity, there's no making any mistake. 13 all, they're on level scores. They're on a 5-point run now, Fukushima and Hirota. Definitely got the momentum going their way.
14-13.
And it has certainly
15,
rattled Tan and Tina
13.
because you can see the errors also creeping up in their game. Struggling at the net. Hirota rushing forward to try and close out the point, makes a mistake as the shuttle catches the tape, rolls over on her end. But more importantly, it stops a 7-point run by the Japanese. That's been the difference, really, that Tan and Tina are just not able to prolong the rallies. It's tested their defending skills a fair bit here. It's 16-14. gone long. Well, the tide has
17,
definitely turned
14.
in favor of Japan. The fifth seeds have waited for their opportunity, and it's been worth it. And super defending. Ooh. Yeah, mistake there from Hirota.
Service over.
Couldn't quite catch the
15,
shuttle, and
17.
Sayaka was missing out on what looked like an easy return. Instead, it was Fukushima who was made to dash across, leaving the backcourt wide open. Two-point game. Oh, service error as well.
Hirota challenges hold in.
Sorry, the return was called in. It's not a service error, my mistake. Return was called in, and Muralitharan has challenged it, but it is indeed in.
Challenge
On the
out,
line.
That's for 1 change remaining. Service over. 18-15.
So Fukushima and Hirota 3 points up and 3 away from clinching the first game. Change of pace.
Service over.
That's the trick.
16-18.
Slower drop shot into the front corner.
Service over. 19-16.
3-point lead restored. Oh, low serve. The return goes long.
20 game point.
Muralitharan is
16.
forced to lift, and that sets up 4 game point opportunities for the fifth seeds. It's good defending by Tina. But on the second follow-up, she drives the shuttle
First game won
straight
by
into the
Yuki
net,
Fukushima.
which means it's
And
Fukushima and
Sayaka
Hirota
Hirota.
who've taken the first
21,
game. They've turned it
16.
around to take it 21-16. Remember, they were 13 all, till up to 13 all, they were trailing. And then in the second half, they made their charge. And in fairly quick time as well, 17 minutes played.
Call to 20 seconds. Call to 20 seconds. Second game, level play.
Game 2 with Fukushima and Hirota in the lead, at the advantage, 21-16 in the first. And it's a must-win for Tarantina.
Service over.
Good news for the Malaysians is then they're the more advantageous end. Better control of their lengths from the far end of the court. We saw in the first game, Muralitharan hit a few lifts long. That should not be the case from the end they're playing now. Once more, good quick start. A little too loose on that return.
Over. 1-2.
Talking about Fukushima and Hirota, who've been on the rise this year for sure. They've reached 4 finals this year and won the Badminton Asian Championships, so the current Asian champions in women's doubles. Where they beat one of the most informed players in the discipline, Baek and Lee of Korea. And straight games, that too. That just tells you about their quality. Oh, that's wide. They were runner-up at the Indonesia Masters and Indonesia Open. They were runners-up at the Swiss Open, so they're still looking for their first HSBC BWF World Tour title this year.
Play.
But you get the feeling that's not too far away. The last title was the Denmark Open back in 2020. Backhand into the net. We've just got to rein in the errors here, Tarantina. It just feels like the errors are outnumbering the winners at the moment for the Malaysians. Yeah, it's a little too easy for Hirota to put away. And the return was at a perfect height for Hirota. And for Tarantina, they've gone to one HSBC BWF World Tour final. That was at the Malaysia Masters. And lost to Baek and Lee in 3 games there. Settled for runner-up. They have made the semi-finals though in 3 tournaments: India Open, Indonesia Masters and German Open. Done. And Tina going for the slower shots. Persisting. Tina Muralitharan from the back court with the slower drop shot, and it pays off in the end, but she got really close to the net. And Hirota unable to get height on that backhand. Of course, these 2 from Malaysia are the reigning Commonwealth Games gold medalists. That was their first big win in a major tournament. Yeah, as soon as she turns to a flatter forehand, Hirota closer to net level, you see the error of Tarantina. 4-all. This is a much more assured start from the Japanese pair. Landed wide.
Yuki Fukushima challenges.
Fukushima has challenged it because it was pretty close to the line. But the line judge seemed pretty confident when she raised her arms out.
Challenge.
Line judge knew what she was doing. That is indeed out, and they're down a challenge Fukushima and Hirota.
Service over. 5-4. Play.
It's 5-4 to the Malaysians. Just a point separating the two.
Service over. 5-all.
That confident start that they made in the first game, where they were scoring winner after winner, that game plan seems to have vanished a little bit. That's better. Yep, aggressive hitting from Muralitharan at the back court.
Service over.
Steep smash
5.
does the job. And they stay ahead.
Thank God. Seven, 5. Thank you.
Of course, for Muralitharan and Muralitharan, what a breakthrough
Play.
it would be if they could win here at the China Open and secure a first Super 1000 title. They haven't got one yet. 750 was the French Open that they won last year. And their biggest title on the tour. Lift. Time and time again from the Japanese side. Look how they absorb the attack. And that makes
Service over.
draws a mistake out of the Malaysian racket. Just happy to lift for the long period. And then the slower net shot from Hirota does the trick.
Seven, 4.
Fantastic hit. Right down the middle. She found the space between the two so well, Sayaka Hirota. Level scores.
Service over.
That's
8,
more
7.
like the Tarantino we know. All-out attack. Just pound down the shuttle. Making it impossible to return eventually. Oh, she drove that right into the net.
9-7.
That's gone wide.
Service over. 8.
Hirota and Fukushima, of course, have 3 Super 1000 titles to their name. And All England, of course, in 2020. And Indonesia twice. Indonesia Open in 2018 and 2019. So not all about going deep in this tournament. China Open title is the one that eludes them. Among the traditional 3 Super 1000s, of course, we had Malaysia Open join that category this year.
Service over. 9-10.
She didn't get a racket on that. Muralitharan. Oh, brilliant work by Tina Muralitharan. She just made her way forward, but did not take an inch off the pace of those smashes. And that sees Tan and Tina have the lead at the break, 11-9 up at the mid-game interval. So back on court, a 2-point lead are Tan and Tina. It's a must-win game for them. 11-9 up, having dropped the first game. Exploits the space on the court so well.
10-11.
Sayaka Hirota. She saw that spot on the left-hand side was all clear. She put it away without a problem.
10.
You see Muralitharan just grabbing onto her knee. She's grazed it. She's blowing at it. A 1-point game. Haven't had more than a 2-point difference in the second game. Unlike the first, where Tan and Tina were up by 5 points at the break. It's much closer second game. And I think it's got more to do with the fact that Fukushima and Hirota have hit their stride. Lucky.
Service over. 11.
Just rolls over the tape. You get the sense that Fukushima and Hirota are just not willing to let this opportunity go. Chance to close it out in 2. So the pressure is squarely on Tan and Tina's shoulders to come up with something special here against the 5th seeds. Good court coverage by the Malaysians in this rally. Solid defending. Who will blink? Good change of direction from Muralitharan. What a rally, what a point. Fukushima and Hirota controlled that point from start to finish, and although the Malaysians were happy to sit back and just absorb the attacks, they still managed to create an opportunity at the net. Yuki Fukushima moving from back to front and then just nudging the shuttle over. "69 shots, that rally. Longest of the game so far. Level scores, more importantly. Called in. It's found the outside line. And Fukushima and Hirota, very much like the first game, where they leveled the scores of 13-all and then just took charge. Once more, taking the lead for the first time in the second at 13-12. They've got them on the back foot. Fukushima and Hirota just pushing their opponents back slowly but surely. And eventually a body shot aimed at Tina does, or gets the winner. Two-point lead. It's called out. Well left by the Japanese pair. And really, it's very impressive to see the mental strength that Fukushima and Hirota have. Of course, they've got loads of experience in the bag, but they're just so good at keeping calm and finding their way through matches against high-quality opponents.
Play.
15-12. They're on a 5-point run. Finds the outside line.
Muralitharan challenges hold all.
And that's called out. So Muralitharan will challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
It's the right decision by the line judge once more. An unsuccessful challenge by the Malaysian pair. And so they both have a challenge remaining as we go into the later stages of this game. Now, a 4-point lead for Fukushima and Hirota, which is the biggest we've seen in this game. Oh, again, excellent variety from Yuki Fukushima. She goes for the slower shot, which drags Muralitharan forward, and then Sayaka Hirota at the net to put the shuttle away.
Service over, 13-17.
Error on the serve brings an end to a 7-point run.
Play.
They still have the 4-point lead. Oh, well defended. Resolute defending from the Japanese. Look at that. How about that for a reaction?
Service over, 18-13.
That's almost instinctive from Yuki Fukushima. Just a flick of the wrist there and finds the corner beautifully.
Thank you.
No way that Pearly Tam would have gotten to that.
And done.
5-point lead. Oh, for Fukushima and Hirota at the Super 1000 level this year, they were out in the first round of the Malaysian Open, second round at All England, but in the middle of the year at the Indonesia Open, they got to the finals. Of course.
Play on.
Straight the body of Hirota
Service over,
that time from Tina.
14-18. Clearly.
It's all Hirota at the moment. Flatter exchanges in the middle. That's called in. Can't believe it.
19-14.
After all that effort, misjudgment from Tina Muralitharan. He was watching the shuttle like a hawk, but decides to let go and it falls on the line. It's 2 points away now from a place in the quarterfinals, Fukushima and Hirota. Long rally. Both players just not taking any chances at the moment. Malaysians happy to sit back and defend, which is not their usual game. Make the mistake. Lands wide.
20,
And it makes
match
up
point
6
14.
match point chances for Fukushima and Hirota.
Tina. Tina.
We're looking to get to the quarterfinals for an 11th time in 2023. And a fantastic record that is. Consistency of the Japanese, undisputable. Indisputable, I should say. Good defending by Fukushima. She had to cover a fair bit of the court there. Hirota now taking charge of the backcourt. Makes the mistake
Service over.
at the net.
15, 20.
Goes, lands on her end. So 1 game point saved. 5 game points to go. And they're 10-1 in quarterfinals. Fukushima and Hirota this year. So 7-3 in quarterfinals. Fukushima and Hirota this year. 11th quarterfinal
16,
beckons.
20.
And going long. Let's let it out. And that means that it's Fukushima and Hirota who are through to the quarterfinals here at the Victor China Open. And they see off Muralitharan and Muralitharan 21-16, 21-16. It's taken 47 minutes to do that. You have to feel that Tan and Tina lost their way here. They started off brilliantly, but then errors in the second
Match
half
won
of
by
the opening
Yuki
game
Fukushima and Sayaka Hirota.
undid their campaign a little bit. But for Fukushima and Hirota, it's business as usual on the march to an 11th quarterfinal of 2023. We're watching the live coverage of the Victor China Open 2023. We're into day 3 of the tournament here. And this is second round action that